pelo negro con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K.
HBK, yeah, you know how we... And I can't quit, all I know is... HBK, yeah, you know how we... And I can't quit, all I know is...
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. To the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Youngin' making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime.
The state capitol building aglow in the night air of Sacramento, California. On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the end. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now, Golden State's starting 5. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set, and it's Bogut in at the center.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Now here's Curry. From deep. And it's Gay with the rebound.
And guys, you see how Rudy Gay just exploded last season in the second half. I mean, I think he felt at ease in George Karl's system. And I think that's one reason why you're starting to see just how good Rudy Gay can be.
Curry's shot is good. About a minute played so far here in the first. McLemore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogut kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Curry with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
From deep three-point range, Thompson with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
From deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. And the Kings pushing it up now. Curry leading the charge.
Pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Now, I'll tell you what, Clark, you got to be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
Curry with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
McLemore inside the line. Kept alive by Sacramento. From deep three-point range. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6. Here's Green. Right through the D for the layup.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot?
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. The shot by Curry, no good.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game? Taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Sacramento making some changes. Caspi comes in for Quincy Acey. And it's Collison in for Curry. The Warriors also with a sub. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. Warriors leading by 3. Outside, Green feeds it to Iguodala. On its way from Curry for 2. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
No one near him. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers. Or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though, and I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
The Kings trail by 8. Here's Rondo. Off target at the rim.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the deep... defense stood tall there.
Kicks it out to Barbosa. Iguodala outside. Passes it to Spates. From deep three-point range. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Quincy Acies checked in for Sacramento. Curry comes in for Darren Collison. And then for Golden State, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
It's Curry outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top. The defense has been on point.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with Ian Clark, and it's Ezeli in at the 5 roaming the paint. Some changes for Sacramento. Quincy Acies checked in for Cauley-Stein. Gay comes in for Caspi, and Curry subbed in for Ben McLemore. Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
And Green gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Barnes grabs the miss.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 10 points for Klay Thompson.
And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Ball stolen. Green kicks to Thompson. Green dishes to Thompson. Ezeli the pass to Clark. On the wing, Thompson buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that coaching change. I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Sacramento making some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Cousins. And it's Butler in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Golden State, Anderson Varejão's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Spates comes in for Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. Curry against Curry. Will it go? And the shot is good. Curry's got 6.
Great move there. That spin just dusted off the defense.
Outside Curry.
Seth Curry. That's his first personal foul.
That one wide left. The Kings trail by 15. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Another miss by Curry.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And Varejao kicks to Green. Here's Curry with the three. That's good. Curry's got 13 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Thompson inside the line, and that one hits back iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Here's Curry with the three. Curry with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Gay misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Varejao. Iguodala comes in for Maurice Spates. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Dishes to Bogut. From deep. Cannot hit. And the Kings going the other way now.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Green kicks to Bogut. Hands it from downtown. Bogut's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. James Anderson, he's checked in for Koufos. Quincy Ace has come in for Caspi. Rudy Gay's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Curry subbed in for Ben McLemore. Then for the Warriors, Thompson, he's checked in for Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Andre Iguodala.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Anderson kicks to Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Golden State ball.
.51 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry dishes to Livingston. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Kings. Ace has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the wide-open shot from Collison. Nailed from three-point land. Collison's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Curry passes to Bogut. Back to Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the jumper is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his 2nd foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Deep 2 from Collison.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Quincy Ace.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Here's Curry. He's got 6. There's the 3. Monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even keel and flatline that one.
And through the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, that would be a different story. But if it was a 5th, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
All right, Sacramento.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the 3rd.
Take a look at what Curry's done. 15 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Count the bucket.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
To end the run. And AC kicks to Cousins, and it's sent back by Bogut.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track. Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And, you know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
Darren Collison, he's checked in for McLemore. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Curry, good. Curry's got 12.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Great, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
Yeah, you know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Curry can't get it to go.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. And he shouldn't be firing from that deep. Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And Collison with a clear path to the hoop. And Thompson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Curry outside. Cousins pulls it in. Sacramento's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. From deep three-point range, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball.
And here's Gay. From deep. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And former coach of the year, George Karl, making his way back into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their